All right, see if it works. Okay, again, I got a new phone. I'm trying to see if it um, any better so that we can do live streams here when we are working. So um, if it works, we will keep. We will do more live streams. If not, we won't. So anyway, I'm going to be working on that. I will answer and interact as we go. But I'm here working anyway with my crew. Might as well see if anyone wants to watch it. So anyway, tonight I'm working on this guy. I'm hairing this. This is I painted this wrong. So now it's this kind of yellow color. So I'm calling this Corn Man, and it's going to be a scarecrow when it is all done. Just got my first pro prop. It's hard to set up. Amy, what are you making? Hello, Dakota. Hi, Connor. How you doing? So anyway, what I'm doing, at first I tried to make these kind of hair tufts. I don't think that's going to be the best. I was trying to anchor them in our mask, but that wasn't really working out. So instead I'm just going to glue it on like I would do other hair. So I'm going to be using silicone for that. It's some good stuff. I'm going to turn on the comments so I can see them. Here we go. So yeah, if you have questions about anything, ask. I will do my best to answer them for you guys.
Dustin, silicone.
Yeah, so over here, right outside of the view, thank you, we have a man that is repairing a mold. Chris is walking around. He's doing all kinds of stuff just like he always does. It is impossible to tell you exactly what he is doing.
Walking around mindlessly?
But he's doing it. What's up, man? How you doing? Rugged Joe? I need a paintbrush.
I don't have that.
So, since this looks like it's actually working, I was trying to do live streams out there, which you can't see, but out here. But it wasn't working great because this place does not connect well to my phone. So basically right here, doing great. Just saw you went live, so decided to come by. Thanks, man. I appreciate your support. Since this looks like it's actually going to work, I will likely try to get some kind of a, I can go up here, it's kind of better. I will try to get some kind of tripod thing that I can put the camera on so you can have a better angle to see. Anyway, so this hair, I got this from Bass Pro. This is like the kind of grass that they use for making blinds for hunting things, specifically ducks, I think. I am not a hunter, so don't take my word for it. But the idea is to just glue this on in several places to make sort of scarecrowy hair. Yeah, maybe I'll try to make a costume to go along with this. We'll see how that goes. But silicone.
I'm going to let this dry and I'll come back to it in a little while and check it.
Okay, sounds good. I have never haired a mask like this, a bag mask. We've haired other kinds, but not this kind. And I think I need more silicone because this stuff is thick. Thank you.
Nope.
Just want to smooth it down and hope this stuff stays. This is a lot heavier than hair. So I hope it adheres and stays well, and I will likely paint these once I am all done. So some of that's going to fall out, but most of that's going to stay in. Wish you could see it. That'd be great. Maybe if I move over here, you can see. That's annoying. Let's figure this out. What can I put down? Hey, look at that. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so I just laid on this strip of hair, which I was explaining. Some of that will come out, but most of it's going to stay in. This is new to me, so I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to figure it out together. I've got a bunch of projects that I'm going to be working on tonight. Lots of molds, lots of hair, some blood work, stuff like that. And this was just the first one on my agenda. So far it's coming along kind of cool, I think.
I like them.
Thank you, Amanda. At least I have your support.
Yeah, because I'm not putting my hair on.
Amanda is our resident hair expert, we have learned. She does a great job. If you have gotten a mask since probably March, Amanda likely haired your mask. Or bodies. Most of them, I think. I heard a couple. Damn, wish I could be doing there something. Be inside any longer, I'm gonna pass away. Don't do that. That's not healthy at all. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to interlay this hair so it goes kind of both ways. Because as I build it up, maybe I should shift this and have it all go back instead of to the side. Maybe I'll do that.
Put it at an angle.
Yeah, I was
it's
kind of
somewhere in the
thinking
middle.
that. I'm thinking if I do that, that's scarier
Pigtails.
instead of straight down. Well, that's
pompadour.
Pompadour.
Beehive.
We're
Beehive.
going for a
It's
1950 scarecrow. He is Fonzie the Scarecrow. Fonzie that is.
Wait, don't suggest weird hairstyles because then I gotta figure it out.
We're creating interesting archetypes here. No one has ever made a scarecrow in a leather jacket that rides a motorcycle.
And punches jukeboxes.
Yeah. Jukebox repairman.
That's fine. It's dry now.
Yeah, I think that's cooler. Going straight back. So I'm gonna take this off. Just gonna go.
Circular file.
There's something scary and warrior-like about this kind of straight back hairdo. I like it.
Aren't you glad the paint messed up? A little bit?
Yeah, but now you got to try and figure out how to recreate it if it becomes popular.
Oh, I already know it because I fucked it up about 3 times on that latex, so I've perfected the method.
So is it just that bottle of dye or?
No, I don't think we've ever done leather stain with black on top of it that we then wiped off. Like, we painted those in that, but the black always stays on. When you wipe it off, it takes the stain off, and then you get... I have noticed, though, that when you hit this with anything kind of wet, like the
It turns brown.
silicone is kind of doing what the crystal clear does. So,
I wonder if it's gonna turn brown in the end.
if we crystal clear it, yes. But these are interesting things that are happening.
Hey, now the
So, do you need hands for the zombie body?
Huh?
Do I need a hand for the zombie body?
Yeah, and try to use some of those like older looking bigger ones. Because, what's your opinion so far? I think it looks looking kind of cool. This little
thing.
straight back looking kind of deal.
The twins.
I want a better way to connect this. I'm not in love with what this is doing.
You wanna push it down with the popsicle stick?
Hmm?
Push it down.
I'm doing that with the brush.
If it wouldn't be such a pain in the butt, I almost think it would look good if it would put in like the dreads.
Well, I tried that first, and for one, it was not looking very good. For two, my concern is that these are much more uncomfortable against skin
Oh, yeah.
than the dreads are. So, not good.
Hey, it's raining.
Maybe we will let this dry a bit and see what we can do after. Because right now, I am not... I like the look, but I'm not happy with how it's laying on top. We'll see how that goes. But, so I'm going to move this aside and see what we can do with that. And then I'm going to work on the dentist. Do you need this back?
No,
Okay.
not unless I need to touch up the cap.
bottle. If you guys want to, you could play some music. Just keep it low. Otherwise, we'll get kicked off of YouTube.
I think we'll just keep it quiet so you don't get kicked off YouTube.
I kind of want you to play some music.
Okay.
It's just, I don't know. I enjoy it in the workspace. It's good time.
Go first. Grab your phone. Do something with it. We'll be over here, probably not Broadway churches.
The Halloween music that you always play. Stuff's always fun. It's a good time.
Just let you know, my alarm will be going off a lot.
Why?
15-minute timers.
Now I wish I had my phone.
If YouTube hears it, they will kill
I
me.
have a connection. Welcome to the floor.
You guys just went on a trip to the floor. Fix this so that doesn't happen again.
Now you made it to the table.
Or it'll happen immediately. Yeah, you should be alright. Touch this up a little bit. Airbrush. Yes, you're correct. Airbrush is used very often in haunted houses for makeup.
It's our best friend. Next to random church things.
Yes, we used to not use airbrush, and it was really messy, and it was very time consuming, and it was not as high of quality. So I often have makeup artists who say, I want to come and work for you, but I only use a brush and cream makeup. Which I say no. For multiple reasons. So I'm gonna let that dry for a minute, and then I'm going to apply blood. Everyone's favorite pastime, blood.
yummy.
Put that in the drying chamber. That can dry. We're gonna go see what's next. I'll be right back. So I've got one of our egg sacks here, unpoured and everything. Trim it up. This one is an order. It's going to be dripping ooze and stuff. I keep all of this stuff because it makes really great little guts and chunks of skin and gore and whatever else. Scenery in your haunted house. It's free. It's literally trash that I would be throwing away otherwise. So it works out very well. Riveting television, watching the trim. I know. How is everyone in their quarantine? Or stay at home order, or whatever. What did that say? Sounds like some distressing going on in the background. That is correct. There is distressing going on right here. Amanda is ripping up a costume to go on a new body. So I would show you, but I don't know if my phone is going to like to be moved. The last time I did that, it kicked me off of YouTube, so I'm not going to mess with it. But I promise you, something cool is happening over there.
Anger management's happening over here.
Yeah. Alarms.
Repeat.
The prisoners have escaped.
No, Dingbat has to do something latexy.
Love this song. I just watched American Werewolf in London about a year ago for the first time. Great movie. Halloween Horror Nights Haunted House made much. I understood what I was walking through a lot more after I watched the actual movie. Which makes sense. Huh? Devin's here, everyone. Great.
Welcome
Gonna
to
be a good time.
Chaos. Live stream.
I'm more important than you.
You're
Please
pretty
don't touch my
today.
phone. You're gonna make it
I didn't
fall out.
touch anything!
Why are you yelling?
She's pretty today.
What?
And that's not Devin. It's half Devin. It's Evan. Or maybe Dev. Spaghetti monster.
So last night we made our first ever silicone mold, and I really like it. I want to do much more of that because it was a very easy process, and you can make a lot of cool things.
Still packed.
So I know one thing we've been wanting to make for a long time was our own weapons. So now that I know how to do that, now that I have had experience actually working with those mediums, we will likely be working on those things very soon. So.
Yeah, I did a smoky eye, and I was like, I'll do some alchemy nose contour, and then I did my cheekbones, and then I did. Oh, the hair was first. That's probably why. I shaved my head.
Oh, so you had to do the decoration.
Yeah, I shaved my head, so I was like,
So there is a trimmed egg sac
I'll do some fun. This, and then it just.
or baby powder coming out. Hey Chris,
Yes.
when you have
There's
a
excess
moment,
silicone drying on it, so careful.
this has two little holes in it.
Ready?
Oh yeah.
These egg sacs
I heard. How's it going? Literally anything that he said was a lie. Don't listen to him.
That's not
What do you like about being a producer for Halloween stuff and also being part of a haunt? He'll answer that when he comes back. What I like is being able to come to a building and scream a lot and look like this and not be made, well, he makes fun of me, but like, it's kind of joking. Not
in a
really.
good way.
In a good way.
Yeah, or if it
He likes it because he's a psychopath.
whatever.
And then he can pretend that he's not because he says it's pretend, but it's not pretend.
Whatever she's saying is a lie.
Somebody asked a
No,
question. She's just answering.
You're a liar. They agree with me that you're a liar. Yeah. What am I doing? Is this done? Did I say that this is done?
I don't know. Looks done.
Why is it still on?
Because it was probably the drippings were wet and you wanted it to shell out.
That makes sense.
I will come up with an excuse. For shit or not.
Alright.
Yeah, but we used all the horse dick gloves.
We go through all this stuff already?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Just the horse dick. The good ones are still.
Yeah, there is that question somewhere in the.
Before we left, we were working on the counter. It was done. And then you were working on the two molds that we did.
We had an explosion.
Why don't you work on the jumpsuit?
Let me know how you really feel.
The next item's up.
Oh, it's gonna be just a snack. Hold on.
God. It's my 4-year-old's favorite song.
I'm gonna take it home ASAP.
4-year-old.
I don't know. I don't like the song.
Just try it.
No. Yes. Go ahead, try and bend it down. Or open.
Wow.
Which song?
Spooky, scary skeletons. Arthur runs around the entire house singing that shit non-stop.
You done? What else are you doing?
Yes, I agree. Haunt acting does let you be someone else.
Haunt acting doesn't let me be someone else. Haunt acting lets me be who I actually
No, it lets you
am.
be who you are.
Yeah.
That is a terrifying idea. For all of you.
Yeah, I've actually opened up and
No, I'm sorry, but Halloween was always my favorite holiday because it's the one day of the year I am equal to all the preppy bitches. Because they were just as fucking weird as I am.
Our production time right now is 4 to 6 weeks. Depends on the item, how fast we get it done. Obviously, some things are quicker to make than others. Hi, Evan Reinhardt. That's, is that IUPUI? No. What's the little pitchfork? The red, the college
I got
pitchfork?
this for no specific reason.
The Bloomington?
Yeah, IU.
IU. I have friends at IUPUI. I used to live in Indy.
Is it distressed?
I got a custom idea. Will it take longer? What's the custom idea? It depends.
On detail. It depends on how much detail.
Yeah, I do a lot of our custom costumes and like the clown jumpsuits. When people want custom stuff, it usually doesn't take that much longer because I'm so fast at it
Because
now.
she's skilled.
Yeah, I've done so many. It's just a lot faster. But if it's like a fully custom mask, we have to like, you know, like mold,
Yes.
sculpt it and mold it and like do a new custom paint job and stuff. That'll take obviously a little bit longer. But we do it in order, like when you order, we get out. Whoever orders first gets their stuff first, because that's fair.
I'll do all the big holes.
What do you like about creating costumes?
No.
Oh, the ice cream cone. That's what I was talking about, the black ice cream costume. I'll show you.
Quick, let her run.
See, I made it for you. I like making costumes.
I'm trying to see all the comments.
I like making costumes for you guys. So then I see you guys wear them and it makes me super happy and I'm like, I made that and that super
It
cool
does, and
person's
she
wearing
gets so
it.
excited.
Yeah, so that's your ice cream
That's your ice cream cone.
costume.
There's the
And
shirt.
the ice cream cone.
There's the pants.
I'll show you the ice cream cone.
See? I love ice cream cones. They're fun. I like all the fun stuff.
Still trying to figure out what flavor it is.
Yeah, she said, what flavor is the ice cream since it's black?
Licorice.
Is it black licorice or
Licorice.
what was my other option?
So here's your ice cream.
Oh, squid ink.
Ice cream top. We're still working on the. The cone. We sculpted it and molded it last night, so that's coming along very soon. You're like top of our list. Thank you. I'm glad you think it looks great. So that's coming very soon, and let me hook it up. Show you how it works.
Are you talking about the yellow and black jumpsuit?
Yes.
For
I don't know who it's for, but
doing this?
you can either work on that or the clown tailcoat's next. It just says clown tailcoat. I don't know what color that is, so I would just grab whatever clown tailcoat's over there and go by the note that's on it. Like that one right there is clearly blue and white. Ice cream cone.
No, that's the ice cream.
Ice cream. Ice cream. I'm getting so close to the camera.
Nice.
Ice cream.
Oh, right in there.
Not gonna talk about it. Not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, that's where we caught it, Devin.
No one saw that. Everyone got ice cream.
Just everyone watching the feed.
No one saw that. No one talk about it. So, man, that hurts.
See, what had happened was it went
Not
false.
Nuts?
Oh yeah.
Oh, perfect. That's payback. That's karma for being stupid.
Oh, you're very mean.
You called me a whore. Twice now. You called me a pirate whore.
That's a character.
He woke me up this morning, afternoon, 2 o'clock.
Today.
Yeah, he
Uh-huh.
woke me up calling me a pirate slut. He said he's gonna flood the haunted house and put fish in it and turn it into an
So when he
aquarium.
woke you up and called you a pirate slut, did you go, arr?
No, I said, fuck you, why are you calling me in the morning? In my
It
morning.
was like 2 p.m.
Yeah! My morning. I was here helping you. Super late, sorry.
Let's see, I went to bed about 2, and I got up at 7, took Chris to work, and came home and did homeschool. And then I had to take Lexi. She has to wear the cast for another 4 weeks.
That's
She's
not
all
too bad.
excited, though,
Yeah, it's not too bad.
because the strappies, I finally decorated my strappy because she said I could do one. So, because I'm a sewing nerd, I quilted it. So there's owl material
That's cute.
and Cheshire Cat material and I don't know my friend's going on me. Oh, did I send him a picture?
I fall asleep to the birds in the morning. I play video games and I look outside and I go, that's the sun. Probably should go to sleep.
The moon sure is bright and yellow today.
I remember my 20s.
And the birds go, tweet, tweet, go back to sleep, you stupid bitch.
Tweet, tweet, sleep, you bitch.
And I say, okay, birdies. And I fall asleep. How do I do? Am I doing it right?
Nope, didn't make a bacon.
I've never done this before. Are these, ripped up?
This is my 6-year-old grandpa.
That was a question.
Stupid answer.
What? No, I asked you a question.
And he
Oh.
gave you a stupid answer.
What's your question?
Sorry, I'll speak your language. Rippy rips?
That's your language.
No, it's yours.
No, you're incorrect.
I'm always of the correct. I'm out correct. Is it ripped up?
What does the note say?
It says dirty distressing.
Yes, it's ripped up then.
Some of the stuff that's dirty distressing isn't ripped up though.
It's ripped up.
This is distress. This is dirty.
No.
So why were we trying to eat the silicone this night?
Justin. You're not supposed to tell people these things.
Don't do
Come on,
stupid shit.
people.
Because it looked like it would be satisfying to have on my tongue, okay?
It's super like pretty.
I mean, I enjoyed it for the split second before he hit me in the head with something.
I literally opened it and she said, "Oh, it's pretty. Can I eat it?"
Next time I have to. Timer, do your stuff. Repeated. Next time I'm gonna have to do this to every fucking home. Don't let me do this much. The fuck? Amanda has Allison King.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were doing as you were ripping it up. I was like, this is gonna be a lot of pain, sis.
Maybe she should have looked at the other one first.
Maybe you should suck a nose.
Suck a nose. That is a good expression.
I was trying to be a little more okay so you didn't get yelled at on you, boob.
I appreciate it.
What was it? Have I not posted the— Ow!
You sprayed in the eye of the cloud.
No, I keep biting my lip in the same spot over and over again.
Are you that tasty?
Yeah. Hot.
Fergalicious. Yeah. Is that the same song? Tasty, tasty.
What? Oh, here they are. See, it's not.
What's not? That's not very distressing.
It is.
No, we ripped up the bottoms of all of them, man. You just like it.
Really? Did you?
Then just paint it.
Some of them are. One of them is.
Okay, there you go.
So what's the answer?
I already gave you the answer. You clearly didn't like it, so you're arguing against it.
Evelyn?
Just because I'm trying to present an educated reason why it would not be, most of them are not. So wouldn't it not be? Or would it be?
It would be.
Then, okay.
What does Devin want to do? Like, besides
Throw it in the
down his
garbage.
throat?
That's what I want to do. I'm gonna have to spray paint it. My face spray paint.
Why? Would you like me to move?
I might need to just a bit. Danke.
Wait.
Did you share the video on Facebook?
No, I did not.
Would you like me to, so other people
Yeah.
can come watch it?
Yeah, do it.
Peer pressure for Bush.
You should monitor my comments for me. That'd be cool. Because I can't see them all as they're showing up.
Yeah, you could, but then you'd have to stop working.
Yeah, and that's not productive.
Now you realize just how
And I'm
hard it
already
is to
not
be a camera.
productive, so hey, Red Bull. I'll drink tomorrow.
Well, yeah, that'll be a great experience for everyone involved.
Sounds like a good time.
Histo-
Maybe then I'll stay up until the birds chirp, and then tonight.
Historically, that's been a great choice for Devin.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
How do I do? I'll figure it out.
Take sharp things, slap it into table with
No,
material.
not distressing. I'm talking about the video.
Find it and then just share.
On Facebook. I think I do. I think I did. Do. You're stupid ass expression. I did. But I don't know if I can. I'll try to see if I can do comments.
Just open it and watch the live comment stream.
Yes, sir.
You could just get into my sister and wash it.
Sick.
No, just keep it open. I'm not that popular yet. There's not that many.
Ah!
Go ahead, turn the volume down on that. You're living it live. You don't need to hear it twice.
Inception!
Okay. I don't know what all have you heard, seen.
Is the blood scab blood? No, this is not scab blood. This is perma blood from Pale Night Productions or Pale Night Soup Productions. I didn't know if it was Productions or Studios, but it is Pale Night Productions. They prefer the alliteration route, so it's good.
see rotten banana.
Rotten banana.
Yeah.
What you mean? Banana splits?
No.
What is rotten banana?
I don't know. Russ Labasto.
What is your payment plan, and can I set it on what?
What is your payment plan? Can I use it on your tunnels?
On what?
The claustrophobia tunnels?
Yes, you can. Our payment plan's like layaway. You make payments on a product. It can be anything. And once it is all paid for, we start to make it. A lot of things, if it's, say you want to order like 5 bodies and you've paid $800, I'm going to make you two bodies leading up to that. So just to keep my production times in line with what I need to make. So it makes it easier on me.
Scott Creighton said, cool man.
Thank you, Scott. Other people seem to agree with you that it is a cool mat and a very popular item for us. We just made this in preparation for Transworld, and it's been very good so far online. Let that stuff drip, and that's going to be done. All right, something else.
Come on, baby, can you feel the reaper?
Well, what was that comment? Something about Transworld.
Jose said that mask is pretty alright, I'd say.
Thanks, Jose. I'm glad you think so.
Jose, I miss you.
Jose is an actor here. And
Pretty sure
Our-
his name's
And
supposed to be
basically
though.
your brother.
resident hater here.
Scott Creighton said, so Transworld is still a go.
No.
No. Transworld is Transworld is postponed until 2021, which means for 2020 it is canceled. So no 2020 Transworld trade show. As of right now, as far as I've heard, Midwest Haunters is supposed to happen still. They're wanting it to be larger than it has ever been, to try to, well, one, because it's a new trade show, so they want to improve it. It's not new, it's in a new place. They want to improve it, make it better, stuff like that. But also with the lack of the Transworld Halloween Attraction Show, which is the proper name, they want Midwest Haunters to be able to provide a place for our vendors to make money, for our buyers to buy products, stuff like that. I hope it works out. I don't know if people are going to be excited to come to that show, or if they're going to even be allowed to. They've got it planned for July, so we'll see how it goes. I hope it happens.
I also hope it happens.
Yeah.
I'm very neglected in spookiness. I'm very sad. That's why my makeup's spooky today. Wait,
Didn't you already show them your makeup?
now you show them again. See
You
spooky
showed them
makeup?
earlier.
I only have beauty makeup at home, so it's only like eyeshadow and stuff.
Great job, Becky.
I'm a special effects makeup artist. I also hope MHC happens because I am getting very not. I mean, this counts as spooky time, but like, not really. Like, we're making spooky time. We don't get to do spooky time, and I miss all my friends, all my spooky friends. I don't get to see. Well, I mean, obviously we're on quarantine, so I don't get to see them anyways. But like, everybody from like all over the country and stuff.
Thanks.
So much love. Well, obviously you guys count.
only get to see you once a year at like Trans World and MHC and stuff.
I know, I'm being an asshat.
Scott said, do you have a website for your masks?
Haunted Hills Productions.
We do, Scott. HauntedHillsProductions.com. My hair's all frizzy. I just shaved it today. I'm bald. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, you can go on Facebook, Haunted Hills Productions. There's a link to our website there.
Excuse me.
Let me see. Ethan Circle said, sounds like y'all have some pretty classic music playing during work.
It's
Halloween channel.
like a Halloween channel. We're trying to keep it really, really low so the YouTube Nazis don't come down and turn off my channel. So, otherwise, if you've watched old vlogs of mine, you'll know I used to just play music every day that I thought you guys would like, and I literally can't even do that anymore. They've locked YouTube down, so it sucks because that used to be really fun, and it is absurd to me. I can understand as a creator why YouTube would want you, well, why musical artists and things would want you to pay them to use their music, but at the same time, if I'm getting 100 views on a video, no one's coming to watch my video because I put some dude's music in it. It's just a bonus. If anything, at that point, I'm really promoting for you. I don't know. There's an argument there, and it's already lost, so there's no reason to even talk about it.
Jose said, is this Corona stuff going to affect this coming season?
No. No, not at all. We will open. It's April. So it's April right now, and the coronavirus, all the talk about coronavirus is everyone wants to open. I don't want to discount anyone that has been affected by it, and I don't want to discount anyone who is at danger from it, but I do think that this is blown out of proportion. I saw something earlier that said there's like 1 million cases, but only 50,000 people have died. That's I'm real bad at math, but that's something like only 5% of people. So that's not a huge amount. I think there's other viruses that have caused. Hi, Zombie Army. Thank you for watching. I think there's other viruses that have been just as bad, and we haven't freaked out about them as much. So I don't think, especially come October, haunted houses really don't have a choice but to open. We have to open. If we have to create kind of different things, open queue line is one thing that we are talking about. Not having an actual line, but more of an area and doing it kind of like a deli where you'll get a number, and when your number's up, you get to go into the haunted house. Something like that is something we've talked about. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But
Hi, Alex. I miss you. I really hope it makes you happen so I can see you again.
who's Alex?
Alex today.
Hi, Alex. How you doing?
Springtime.
You have inspired me to do spooky makeup today. You and a few other people. Carly, when she posts on Haunters Hangout, because I haven't done spooky makeup in so long.
Yeah, more people should do spooky makeup every day because I want to live in Halloween Town.
Don't we kind of do that?
Outbreak Haunted House said, can I order a custom latex prosthetic mold from you where you make the mold and mail me the mold?
Yeah, a latex prosthetic mold. Clarify what you mean. I can make you a plaster mold that will work for that. I can make really thin. I can make you a resin mold like we make ours, but ours are made to make silicone. So I will say yes, I can. I've never done one specifically to do that.
He said foam latex.
Okay, foam latex. I mean, yeah, I can. I don't know what that would cost. I would have to look into other stuff. Since it's a mold, I know that's going to be more expensive than a piece or silicone. Silicone I have done before, so they're pretty easy to make. But to make a mold is a different animal than making a mask. If I'm making a mask, then I have a mold that I'm going to make you multiple other masks. But if I'm making you a mold, then I have to sculpt it and mold it. So there is a cost there that is very different than making a mask. So, I mean, yes, I can. We would just have to talk about it. Send me a message on Facebook, and we can talk about it much more. Okay.
Personal opinion, your life is going well.
Thanks.
Any questions?
I'm just happy that for almost an hour now we haven't had it like break out and say you're not on the internet anymore.
Yeah, right? Your mom was like, Justin's live, and I was like, what?
Well,
I
I
thought you were not
tried it
on.
over there and it didn't work. It worked for a minute and then it didn't work. But I know that usually whenever I try to like watch a video or play music, yeah, I put my phone right here in this corner,
This is the magic corner.
and that works. So that's where it's gonna go. It lives there now. So, yeah. So Devin, what do you think of this so far? I'm trying to get this. I like that look, where it's that straight back, kind of like slicked back sort of mohawk
Yeah.
look. So I'm trying to do more of that. Yeah.
So, where the silicone dries, stay brown at the top?
Huh? Yeah. It's pretty good now.
It's still brown though.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna paint it some other color anyway, probably black.
I'm
So,
just amused that it turned brown. Where the silicone was, it's brown now.
yeah.
Instead of bumblebee yellow.
Science is weird.
Hey.
I'm calling it bumblebee calm, sorry.
Need my silicone back.
Oh, I didn't open my monster yet.
Okay.
And
Ethan
now
Circle
the
said,
baby
give it a
goes
mullet.
Give it a mullet. Huh. Tiger King.
Shut the
It's Tiger King
front
mask.
door.
Joe Exotic.
So, I can honestly say I've not seen it.
Oh, that's why he said rotten banana. That makes sense.
Oh,
He said, thank you for letting me know. Earlier you guys
Okay.
needed help with the flavor for the black ice cream. So I wanted to help with saying rotten banana.
ah,
That works too.
sense.
that makes sense.
I was just
Oh,
debating between black licorice and squid.
To him. So, you wanted the ice cream all black. Do you still want it all black? I have the ability and I would like to add sprinkles on top of your ice cream. So, if you want, I can do them multicolor. I can do them in white, or I can do them in one kind of a color. Tell me what you think. You can either leave a comment on here or send us a message, whatever, but I'm very close to that. Your products are actually on top of our list. We're just waiting on things to dry since we had to sculpt it and mold it and everything. So that'll be coming out very, very, very soon. So let us know what you want for us to paint your ice cream. The cherry will be red, so you can expect that much.
He said the mask is now looking much more creepy.
Thank you. I agree.
Stilo's Cursed Haunted House said, what's cracking?
Kraken? I don't know if anything's cracking, but
My knees.
we're Amanda's knees. Sunflowers in my mouth.
He
Stuff
said,
like that.
I really didn't have a flavor in mind. I would love black. I think white sprinkles would be great.
Perfect. I agree. we think very much alike.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
I'm not. Hey, it was just a statement. I did not pass judgment on the statement.
One solitary green sprinkle.
One singular upright sprinkle.
If it were up to me, it would just be all sprinkles.
You know, I actually don't like sprinkles.
Cup full of sprinkles is my next rock band. Reconnect, please. We went an hour and 3 minutes. All right, we're back. If I can make this dry. Hello, Hunt World.
CFX has dope masks. You know who CFX is?
Yes.
He's like immortal mask, like the full face. I wonder which one he has.
Composite FX. That's where I bought our the skull mask I have. The one that has. This is a terrible advertisement, but the one that has a huge rip on its neck.
Oh yeah. The silicone one. I mean,
Yeah.
it is fucking old.
Well, I have a theory. I think that skull mask, when I bought it, I don't think there were any companies like Immortal Masks or, you know, any of those other companies. CFX was the only one I knew of and the only one that I could find like that. So I'm thinking the technology of silicone masks at that time was not as advanced. So, because that mask was also, I would say, about twice as thick as other masks that I have bought since then. So, there's also that.
I don't distress, dude.
Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah.
Well, battle wounds.
Look, I'm bleeding.
You got an ouch.
Look what he does to me.
I didn't do that.
It's
Don't-
his fault.
Don't tell people that.
Hunt World said, I love your vids.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love your comments.
Connor said, hi, Justin and Devin.
Hi, Connor
Hi,
and Connor.
We miss you.
We do. And that's all of my hunting. Okay.
Jose said, call Ocean on him.
Call Ocean.
He's literally your dad. He's turning into a miniature version of your dad, and
He
it's
was over at-
terrifying.
Thank you.
You should see his Snapchats. Reese is here too. He said,
Hi, Reese.
hi.
It's a haunt reunion.
Jose was at my house re-roofing last week.
What?
Yeah, my dad. If you think I know how to trick you guys into working, my dad's the king, I guess.
What the fuck?
He gets a strange kid I'm not even related to. I've gotten you guys do a lot of stuff for the haunted house that you're a part of. I've never asked you to come like mow my lawn.
Your dad's
No, but you did have me go check your mail.
That's fair. I was out of town.
I think you were out of state. Not even out of town, out of state.
Yeah,
That's a bit different story.
that's fair.
You could have said "F off," but you didn't.
Yeah, but I was going for a rubber chicken. How could I say no to that?
But I didn't say like,
He was
while
going
I'm
for
out of
rubber
town, can you
chicken.
like let my dog out, clean the house up a bit.
Jose said, he don't trick me. I'm willing to do it. Plus, he paid me.
He paid you. What the fuck?
Yeah, what?
Oh, did he make dinner?
I'm getting a lawsuit against my own.
Good
So-
luck with that.
I like this.
I like how it flows back like that.
Yeah,
It's wind
I like
swept.
that too.
He's riding a motorcycle.
Whenever I play like a fantasy game where you get to like create your character, I always create that kind of like mohawk that goes back into like a ponytail kind of deal. But
Like my hair?
I like that too. But I feel like there needs to be
You do,
something
Kelsey.
here.
Yeah, Alcanola usually has one, but
It's
when
missing
it was
something.
7 o'clock about to open it, and I was like, ah.
I was always
Maybe a hat
had
would just
normal
make this
hairline.
look cool. What do you think? Like I feel like it needs something
Is that
here.
one?
What do you think?
Hang on.
Look.
Oh, shit.
Look at that angle and tell me. Granted, once it dries, I'm gonna try to get that to come down more.
Ethan Sturkle said, I wore your committed straight jacket with the Monster Mafia Bondo mask sliding around and everybody loved it. People really liked the 8008135 number if you get it. I'm the one that painted that and I literally laughed the entire time I was painting it.
We didn't
They didn't
understand it until
I get it.
What, 8008?
They didn't know. And I went to paint it
we
and I
didn't
was like,
understand it until it was done.
boobies.
Yeah.
And Justin was like, what? And I was like, it says boobies.
It needs a corn cob trying to go through its head or something.
No, you know what? It needs like some fucking demon ears. If it had some demon ears coming out of it, that'd be sick.
Well, get to sculpted.
Reese said, what's the next estimated bill day?
Welcome to the front door.
2021.
There's always something to do.
We'll find out.
Said he told everyone to watch the stream. Russ Labasco said, bless you.
Bless me. That sneeze?
I've been sneezing.
Are you sneezing? You got that Rona?
I got the allergy Rona.
You got the
Stop.
allergy Rona?
It's
Sorry, like
springtime
that
and Mother
one?
Nature rapes me.
Ethan, if you get any cool pictures in your committed straight jacket,
No, ears.
Oh, like
if anybody ever gets
Yeah.
any cool pictures
Like-
in our costumes, feel free to send them
like,
to
kinda
us and
think
we'll
about
share
that,
them
like
on
some-
our
like an
social
elephant ear,
media
yeah,
and
like a
tag you guys
long
in it because we
ear
love
look
seeing people
coming
in
out
our
of that would
stuff.
look really cool.
Because it's so much fun to make it,
Maybe-
and then when you
maybe
guys
we
send us
should sculpt
pictures
some
of what
ears.
you look like, when it's on you, it makes us super, super happy. It makes it all worth
super
it.
artistic boner.
Yeah, I get really excited. Russ said, Halloween is not just something to love, it's a lifestyle.
You're correct, though. At least it is for me.
Also, yeah.
Someone else also said the haunt isn't a hobby, it's a lifestyle.
Correct, though.
No, I have faith.
So what do you
zero.
guys think? Straight up, I might buy a mask with my next paycheck. Thank you.
We'd appreciate it.
I'll PM y'all a message on Facebook. Okay, Ethan, let us know. What's your guys' opinion, okay? This mask right now has this kind of profile from the sides. I like the straight back hair kind of look. But if you look at it from this angle, I feel like it needs something right here. Same thing on this side. It needs something right here also pushing toward the back angle. And I'm thinking some big kind of elven or demon ears going back would look cool. What do you think? Where's she going?
Who knows?
Does she have elf ears somewhere hidden?
Timer.
Let me know what you think. I need to find something else to work on because the dentist is drying, which is the next piece. This is not in order.
How's your cone doing?
I don't know, Chris. Have you checked that? Yeah, I thought about that.
I just want to see what it'll look like.
I mean, you know it'll look good. Don't put that on there yet.
It was wet.
It's not dry yet. So don't do that yet. Oh, it'll look cool, but I'm going for more of a goblin. So we'll have to make some ears. Rugged says, I agree, ears.
That's
Rugged
all it
told
takes.
us, one person is on my side. Ears it is. We'll have to sculpt those though. And I'm not great at sculpting this.
I can sculpt them. I'm autistic. Yeah, ears, big ears would look cool. I like the ears. I agree, the ears. Where'd you go? Connor said, which mask do you think I should get? I would like to hear you guys' opinion.
I don't know. Whatever you like. Swirly horns would be cool. I have horns. We could always add horns.
Yeah? Okay.
We're not allowed to turn it up.
I just did, so. Justin,
He doesn't want to get yelled at on.
the boob. I turned it up just a bit. great, Jose. You have him on a trek across the haunted house to find horns. I don't know if we're going to be able to take you on a shop tour just because we have no reception in the building because it's a really thick roof. I'll angle it. It might cut out. I don't know.
If you leave this room, it's gonna cut.
Yeah, I'm not going to leave the room. This is actually our makeup room. I know, he's going to yell at me. But this is one side of the makeup room, our workstation. And there's their side of the makeup room. And those are Justin.
I don't know nothing. Oh, he already dropped it on the floor.
These are like our two main workstations over here. It's actually, we don't, because we share this space for our haunted house, so we don't have like a specific area. The video's messing up because of me. He did tell me not to move it. Tell me if it's better or if I ruined everything. It's okay, everything's always my fault. Yeah, I can't take you on a shop tour. Out there, it's just a big open area. I'm gonna describe it to you. Behind this wall, there's a bunch of molds. And then over there, there's costume stuff. They asked for a room tour, but I can't do it, and so I'm explaining it to them. I also moved the phone and ruined it, even though they told me to not move the phone, but it's better now.
Told you, don't touch it. I also dropped it twice and they went to the floor.
No, table.
If you
one,
want
zero.
a room tour, you can check out our vlogs.
Yeah.
We walk around here all the fucking time. We just can't move the phone because of signal.
Literally, all I did was went like that, and it ruined the signal.
Not good. Not a good situation. Okay, so we need to hang the rest of this up so we can make more scarecrow things later.
Okay, it's already until 11.
I wouldn't worry about it because it's not so much data. So just start working it. It's going to, as opposed to our dwell, which is more about time, this is going to be a process.
Okay. So if I don't get the full, at least as long as I get that latex cap done, that
So pour latex in there, roll it around, and then dump it back. Okay. So you're not, this is not a dwell. Okay. Yeah, this is a slush cap, which would be, you know, I take this, I pour in fucking latex, I roll it around so hard.
Oh, Russ, you asked if you had an actor for that mask, would you prefer black under his or her eyes or a camel green?
You do it again.
For a lot of our masks, personally in our haunted house, we just do blackout just because it's a lot faster. This one, since the eye holes are so small, it would probably just be a blackout, to be honest. Unless you had like very specific, this like mustard color and you wanted to put it around the eyes, you could do that, but I would probably just go with black.
before you come in, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
do it. Roll it around, make sure that your latex is on everything, and then just dump it out.
because nothing's getting.
I'll show you what I'm making.
Just pour around and whatever falls in the bucket.
It's a clown.
Yeah,
It's a tail coat. I'm ripping up the sleeves
the other, like the actual one.
and then the bottom.
Okay.
And then I'm going to paint it white to distress it. And then I'm going to spray paint it fun blue and white color so it's clowny.
I've got 2 necros, I got 2 grins, I've got 2 hollows. I take that back, the 2 hollows need scrap, so.
Thank you, John. I think that's John.
So, my next mask up is a grin clown.
Your mom said she loves us.
Eyes.
I love you, Shannon.
I love you, Shannon. What the fuck, bro? Fall! Fall! Damn it. Oh, actually does. So why did he stand on one of the stools the other day, being you?
Because I don't know. Your mom put up the peace sign. Because I'm dumb. That's always the answer to every question.
Okay. Did you
Because the
succeed or
room needed it.
fail at
That's
being
why
dumb?
I did it.
He succeeded, and I laughed very hard.
No pelvic floor problem?
No, I think because I had just went pee because Justin almost made me pee my pants right before that.
Oh, on the list there is a brim with red and red beard. I don't know what the style, would that be, I think man got the double.
If it says red beard, I believe that just means straight up red. Okay. You know, you are
Justin, your mom said she's playing Xbox with Chase. He said, that's cool. Yeah, Connor, if you're talking about the mask, I don't know. A mask is such like a personal thing. I feel like that you just have to find the one that's right for you. I just feel like when you're looking for a mask, you see the mask and it just comes to you. I don't know. I think you'd look cool in like.
They want one to be a star.
It depends on where you're going to be at this year. I mean, if you're going to be in a certain scene, and
He's also very expressive, hiding his face with kind of detract.
right. I mean, you also don't have to get a mask for you to act, and you can also just have a mask to have. I love our next. That was another cool one. I should know. I take the pictures of all of them.
We have bought from Ghost Ride.
I love Ghost Ride.
There's not a reason we've never bought from Creepy Collection. We just haven't. But we have bought from Ghost Ride. In the last year, we made a body mold. And since then, my whole kind of thought process has changed to a lot of I'll just kind of flex my creative muscle and also have cool things for a cheaper price in my haunted house, because 9 times out of 10 is then I get to make something cool that no one else has.
Ethan Circle said, out of curiosity, if I bought a mask and paid for it fully, could I leave all options blank?
Love being creative.
Absolutely. If you like my style, which is all of our... Well, that's not good. Audio is cutting out on my end. Is that happening to anyone else?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sure it'll come in again. If you like my style, then you'll like something that I make.
Can you move it closer to the wall? Like maybe move those bottles, move the whole thing closer to the wall?
I can try. Someone said good night, have a great night. It's positive. Bottle. There. How's that? Are we better?
Yeah, it looks better on my end.
Okay.
Yes, he asked about the mask, and he said that. JaCrispy said, hey guys.
That's Julian.
Hello, Julian.
Hi, Julian.
Dark Knight said, did everyone get their masks from the giveaway?
I've got a few more to mail out, but those are just ones that I haven't mailed out yet, because I'm here every day, and I have to go back, check my messages. A lot of them aren't like my friends on Facebook, so I have to take a look and in my like approval kind of messages, and it just gets a little difficult. But yes, for the most part, they've all been mailed out.
Connor said, can I send it to one of you guys to see if you could do something similar? If not, it's okay. I think it's a mask.
Yeah,
And they all said much better on the video.
it's good. I apologize for how
The walls.
internet works.
They made the Pronghorns this year, right?
Yes.
I have so many. Woohoo! 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 Oh, cool!
What's that?
Oh, that looks so awesome! It's Ethan Sturkle in his straight jacket.
Oh yeah, that
And the
looks great.
pants.
I like your mask.
Yeah.
I know the company. Is that from Dembski Creations? Dempsey Creations? Something like that?
That's awesome. That looks so good. I love it so much.
Yeah, great job. Monster Mafia. Awesome.
How many times he said, and I want to wait for it to kind of fucking dry. Yeah, it's dry a bit. So we want to have a good thickness of two things. Just gotta make sure it's not thick. So you want to take that wouldn't be a bad idea. I really don't want to come on too, but I'm gonna get to the have to come on too, right?
I think I hit every damn hole. Here's the paint job.
Is this the mask?
Connor.
That's cool. Is that
What's Ghost mean?
is that Morg?
What's Ghost mean?
Oh, who dat?
You're pop culture illiterate.
I guess.
7.
Looks good to me. Okay. I think I hit every
Okay, am I dressing the dummy and then flooding everything at once?
Yes.
Dark Knight said, explain what you're doing.
Dancing.
Right now, I am using a leather punch to punch nose holes into a mask. A leather punch is essentially a round hole punch, and our latex is pretty thick, so it allows us to make perfect nostril holes every time.
Yeah, you can't see it. That's why he's asking you what.
Yeah. I would show you, but I need a table to put it on.
Connor said, is there a particular mask you think that paint job would have fit on? That
Show me again. So the paint job specifically, I mean, it looked cool on like a Grin mask.
Yeah, Grinner Sinister.
Yeah, those were literally my two thoughts too.
What Grin are you doing next? The blue and green? Red?
Yes, it's red with blue hair. They want Spider-Man.
Does this look good?
Yes, that's good.
Back?
Yeah. So this is what I was using. This is a leather punch, and you can see here it's got a metal tip. This is the same thing they use for making holes like in like a belt. So if you can imagine that, a kit comes with a bunch of tips, so you could choose any size. I use these for making holes in our belts when we're making things like our boxes, because we actually dye and make our own belts. Kind of resembles a stylus. I mean, I guess it does, in the fact that it's like a pencil, but it's got, so this comes off and it's hollow on the inside to allow your chunks of latex or a leather or whatever to slide into it. And then you can see here that's got a chunk of latex in it, and I can actually remove that so you can see it, but it's basically just a metal little piece that just slides down. It's got an edge. I won't call it like a knife edge, but it is a metal edge that just allows you to kind of make holes. So, and it makes nostrils really perfect. Like here's the nostrils I just made, and they are perfect circles. So, Hobby Lobby, that's where I got it.
The rotten robe is distressed at the bottom of the sleeve, right?
It's a certain, yes, more so, but it's got like small patches all over it. Not like
I can't put the costume
like
on yet.
holes all over it, just like small patches all over it because the hands are wet.
Yeah. You wanna beat that the anyway, you do it. White pretty depressing. Would you rather do that?
I love learning new things. Thanks, no problem. I think the clown hunt will happen again this year. We would like it to. I don't know if so. This year's really tough because of coronavirus and everything. If it won't happen this year, it'll definitely happen next year. We also canceled our Valentine's hunt, which we've done for 2 years. We had a great plan, a great storyline, all that, all planned out. And we will have that next year, just not this year. So right now, we're just looking for October. The other haunts right now, we're the only ones in our area that really do them, especially one in June or July, like our clown haunt. No one else really does that. And no one really does them like we do them. We do a full production in our haunt. We create a story. It's not just what other haunts have, especially around here, is they'll say like our Christmas haunt, and then they throw up. Absolutely, I agree. It is much better. I like it, and I just haven't went live for so long because I didn't have an option to. Anyway, other haunts say it's our Christmas haunt, and they just throw up Christmas lights, and everyone has on Christmas costumes and crap like that. But it's why? Why is it Christmas? They don't do anything. They don't do a story. They don't do any kind of like a character change. They just are Christmas. Come see Christmas Halloween is their whole promotion. With us, we do a story. We sculpt new masks specifically made for that show. We make whole new rooms specifically made for that show. Change out all our lights. We create and build brand new audio, new makeups on everyone's, new costumes on everyone's, all stuff like that. So, like for Christmas, last year we did The Haunting of Ebenezer Scrooge. To us, it was what happened after he saw real ghosts. He got evidence of the afterlife. And when he started to tell everyone about that, everyone said, "You're crazy." So he got locked up here. Well, now the ghosts all came back to haunt him. And we sculpted masks, we made costumes, all kinds of stuff. Then we have our Valentine's haunt, which again, a lot of people have that, but they just do a Valentine's haunted house. They just red lights and blood and crap from a dollar store, some kind of necklaces, crap like that. We do a full-on production. We do a date night. We do a 80s kind of horror movie haunted house. And it's a blackout with flashlights, stuff like that. It's fantastic. It's a great time. We totally transform our whole haunt into something new.
Because he's a psychopath.
No, because we are rooted in production, not just making money.
It's a lot of fun.
We do this not because we said we can make a lot of money in haunted houses. We do this because we can't help but do great haunted houses. I'm not comparing myself to Quentin Tarantino, Tintin Tortellini. I'm not comparing myself to Quentin Tarantino, but he had a quote. Do you have a white quick change over there? He had a quote where he said,
Yeah, she's using it.
he said, if you truly love movies, if you truly love making movies, you can't help but make a great movie. And that's how I feel. Why is she using it? Is she using it on that?
Yeah.
You gotta use spray paint on that.
For white distressing?
Yeah, that won't. That stuff won't show up on those.
Even if this is different than the other ones that we had.
You can try it, but
I'll
I'm
never try
telling
it.
you,
She's cleaning it out
I
right
don't
now
think
either
so
way.
because
so.
those are made to not absorb. So
Okay.
you have to use something really volatile like the spray paint.
Okay, we'll try it.
So he said, if you truly love movies, you can't help but make a great movie. And that's how I feel about haunted houses. If you truly love haunted houses, you can't help but make a great haunted house. You can't help but do everything that you possibly can. I can't help but sculpt new shit. I can't help but make masks. I can't help but grow our business. I didn't start making bodies because I said I can make a lot of money making bodies. I started making bodies because I said I know how to sculpt, I know how to mold. I don't have enough money to buy 1,000 bodies that I need for our haunted house. And I've bought a few, and I see the cuts and the stuff that those companies aren't actually doing. So I think I can make our own bodies, and now I do. And now I went, and we're going to incorporate something like 50 new bodies into our haunt for very small amounts of money, because we can make them all day. Where if I was going to put like 50 new bodies in our haunt and I bought them from someone else, you're talking about an investment of $50,000 almost just for characters in my haunt, and I am not going to do that. So, yeah.
More. So, live is so much better because we can see what you're doing and ask questions.
Yeah, I talked to him.
Okay. Josh is here.
Josh Phelps.
No. Josh that dropped off all the cool stuff.
Oh, hi Josh.
Haunt World said, do you do an Easter haunt?
We do not do an Easter haunt. Easter's in what month? April?
This month?
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't celebrate holidays except Halloween. Easter is so you have to kind of look at what people do for the holidays. And Easter is not a let's go out to thing holidays. For example, we tried St. Patrick's Day last year. And it's not that it wasn't good. We just did not have the turnout that we were hoping to have. It was a huge production because we created our haunted house is all a lot of bad people. So for St. Patrick's Day, we had to create a bunch of monsters. So that's where we created our leprechaun, our witch, the Wendigo. That's where we made we sculpted and molded a lot of masks and haired a lot, and it turned out really well because now I have a bunch of stuff that I get to make. But for all that production, everyone would rather just go to a bar for St. Patrick's Day. We were literally offering free beer with every ticket, and no one came to the haunt. We had less than 100 come through, and that's not enough to go and produce the whole haunt. And I think Easter would be the same thing. Easter is also not as commercial as Christmas is, so I think you would have a lot of issues with religious people and Easter. Easter is, yes, you have the Easter bunny, but mostly I think people relate that to Jesus. Where Christmas, yes, it's all about Christianity and stuff, but Christmas is its own thing. You can celebrate Christmas and not hear anything about Christianity at all. I don't think that's the same thing with Easter. So
The Dark Knight said the Easter Bunny was out at Christmas.
yeah,
Easter Bunny was
You
out
need
at
date
Christmas.
night holidays.
that was me.
That was you.
That was fun.
That was not fun. You scared your brother. That's how you know that it was scary. He went,
Yeah.
oh, what the fuck is that? No, thank you.
And of course, I was ready
Scared
for that.
your brother.
Yeah, that's when Jacob was a tranny, and Justin was hiding in the friggin' boom boom room as the Easter Bunny, and Jacob went to open the boom boom room so people could go through, and Justin was standing there, and he had no idea Justin was in a costume, or he even owned that
There was a
costume.
group in the room,
Yeah!
and Jacob goes, let's go in the boom boom room, and he opens the curtain and goes, what the hell is that? Maybe not. And then he takes you through the hallway.
And then he opens the curtain and goes, who are you?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he was terrifying, Easter Bunny.
And of course, as soon as you ended up leaving a photo, it was like I gave the people a nice little showing on after you with the ad.
No.
This is my holiday.
Too little, too late, bro.
Yeah.
Dark Knight said it's all about the story. I have picked LMAO. Oh, the Easter Bunny, probably.
I agree. It is. I mean, I've never understood. I mean, I guess I do. I understand how haunted houses that don't have a story can work. Because Ben Armstrong said that only 20% of the audience really cares about what we care about, the story, the tiny details, crap like that. Most people just want someone to jump out and scream at them. So a lot of the other stuff is all fluff. They'll never notice it. They'll never look at it. They hunker down and run through the whole time. They don't see anything. They just know it was scary and fun.
He said, what do you use to filter your paint for the airbrush?
Nothing. I don't ever filter it. I just clean my bottles. I'm using the Ed Edmonds mix, 1/3 water, 1/3 paint, 1/3 latex, and it clogs up. But I mean, if you clean it out right after, you won't have any problems.
But
I
we
keep,
don't.
yeah, I mean, not always. I try to keep them pretty clean. So I have my airbrushes, which these are Harbor Freight ones, because I don't buy expensive ones because I'm using latex in them. We have more expensive, nicer ones that we use for our makeup, and our head of makeup takes care of all of that. I'm not involved in it, so I don't have a reason to really dictate what she uses. As long as the product is really good, that's all I want. So,
Speaking of head of makeup,
is Anna watching?
no, she just sent me a video of her cat.
Someone commented about Alchemilla. You're supposed to be checking comments
I
and
am!
you're not.
Anna sent me a video of her cat. It's more important.
Yeah, super important. What would we do if we didn't know
I'm
about?
gonna cry. Who's Dark Knight?
Oh,
Alchemilla made it this year. Absolutely rocked it. Engaged everyone she
He's
came in contact with. She should tour.
you should tour.
Yeah.
I don't agree with fucking
Fuck you.
traveling actors.
We'll miss you if you go away.
Just don't. You're not allowed. I'm allowed to tell her that because she's dating my brother. So I get special privilege.
Evan said, "Do you have Warden's costume?" Yes, we do, Evan.
Well, what kind of a warden do you want? I have a whole lot of costumes.
Yeah.
When we created our company, we created the original idea was to create a place where people could create your own kind of costume out of pieces. So if you have an idea, message us, and we will make it for you. If we don't have it, we know where to find it, and we'll also make that. So we buy stuff, we make stuff, all of it. Let us know what you want. We can make any costume, a warden, anything. The only thing that has really kind of made me kind of think that I can't really do it so far, and just because I've never really done anything like that, is some guy wanted dragon wings that could operate, like open up and move, and I don't know how to do that. I've never really even thought about trying that, so I could come up with a way how to, but it's also about, like, does he want to pay for that, stuff like that, so.
Does it look the way it's supposed to? Okay.
Looks fine to me.
Anyway.
It's just like, what do you think? This is definitely a different hero than the other.
No, you have to use spray paint, because that's not showing up.
Yeah, because that's 3 layers worth.
I know. I told you. These are like a special thing. They're literally made not to absorb
The other
stuff.
ones are definitely a lot,
Heavier?
like,
Yeah.
shinier.
They are different, but either way, they're all made to do the same thing. It's an expensive kind of a dress-up coat, and it's like a dinner coat, so it's literally made not to absorb stuff, to protect the white undershirt underneath it. So you have to use spray paint because it's a heavy, nasty, really fucking dirty kind of paint that'll absorb into that.
I would just spray paint
Keep the wire over your head.
collar. And then you could probably just use. Try that.
I mean, once you get a couple layers on it, it's not there.
And do remember we also have to put color over it.
Yeah.
So I would just use the white to make it like a whole.
Josh said, hi Chris, hi Amanda, hi Devin.
What up?
Hello, Josh. Julian said you don't use inks on your mask.
I have just recently used ink on, what did I use that on? I used it on our pig.
Yeah.
So I just recently started using inks. So no, as of right now, I do not use inks on my masks.
Excuse me for a second. Hi, Meadow. I miss you.
Hello. How you doing? How's the kid?
Connor said good night.
Good night.
Oh, God, that fucking. I hate it, dude. It makes my nose tingle.
What?
That shit.
Oh, Helen, I'm using spray paint, so I can't wait the hell over here to be nice to you.
I appreciate it. That leather stain's just going straight to my brain.
You wanna come over here and smell spray paint?
No.
This hurts. I see something. My fucking mask is back.
Sorry. Yeah, I need paper towel. Wait a second. Should have checked about that before I sprayed this.
Dark Knight said, "Where's your mask?"
That's cute. What masks? I hardly ever wear a mask while I'm here. I probably should, but I don't.
Coronavirus can't get us because our lungs are already coated with spray paint.
Yeah, I have a theory that everything that I've inhaled here has kept me from not getting coronavirus. It is a theory that is hard to prove, but at the same time, I don't have coronavirus. So far you can't prove that I'm wrong.
Don't ask me. I'm not in charge of that. Josh says the fumes are good for you, right?
I mean, that word is a relative term.
Oh.
Julian said everyone watching is about to start huffing fumes.
Thanks, our lungs are tired of it.
What Trump said to do.
Like, oh, what?
Hey Justin, where do I put the charger in?
Your ass.
What?
Just put it like on the shelf so we know where it is.
Okay. Yeah. And have we been mailing these out with the orders?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
My mother makes sure that we have that in the box right now.
Bow slightly. Oh, great. The fumes will save me, then hell yeah, I'm huffing fumes.
You heard it here first. Trying to play with fire, guys.
Hi, disclaimer, don't huff fumes.
She's
Don't
a
listen to
nurse.
Justin ever.
Wait, you're a nurse.
Yeah, I'm a nurse.
She's not a nurse.
She's gonna cure this coconut.
Yeah? Do you want to listen to her?
Why do you have fire?
Why do you not have fire? We'll try one. See how that goes.
Is this a new one or is this the same one?
It's the same one, but we repaired the other hole. Kind of. So we're gonna see if this works. Spray paint in a garbage bag. What? Why do you not have fire?
No, Muffin fumes.
Don't promote his fire. He has a problem. He needs to go to Fire Anonymous.
I have the solution, and it's hot and red.
Nope.
Okay, can I see that picture again? How much more?
Yep.
Because I went around the edge. Yeah, I'll just tell you. You tell me where to hit. I'm trying to example. Let's see, pocket. How above this line? Okay. This line.
I think this is the method between the rows.
Yeah. So we're kind of feeling.
Side of this.
It's
Pretty fast, but at least it's dripping.
also dripping from the threading.
The threading is where,
Oh, that's
yeah,
your fault?
it's underneath that. So this one has an air hole on top, and then I put it in there so that we get a constant flow in there, but it has to fill up and then flow down to get from this, instead of just being a stream coming from the top. So I think that's gonna be the method. I don't know how long it'll
You might
last.
have to fill it up, let it drip in the garbage can. You can't do it different than the plastic. It's not gonna drip it in the garbage can. You should pick them out from the floor. The screen being used.
Okay, then grab some mouse.
I would fill it up more.
It was totally cool.
Now it's just pouring out. But that's probably pushing on.
We'll just, that'll work. We'll just times that by 2 and then we'll be good. So we are testing something.
Anything else on that before you get?
Methods are being made. History is being made right now on this time lapse, on this live stream. Lapels. You need to hit like all the hard lines on that with white. So you've got the arm here,
The arm. I get that one.
lapels.
Okay. Yeah, I would.
What's lapels?
This.
No, well those are gonna be blue.
I know, but the problem is you have to put the white on there to
So
get the
the
blue
top.
to show up.
So completely white on the
I
lapel?
mean, you don't want it completely white.
Well,
but
no, not like coffee
You
white.
essentially want to dust the whole thing with some white so that the blue really pops. Look at our other ones.
Blue isn't going on the whole thing though. Blue only goes on the sleeves and down here.
I know, but it's a dark blue, and the dark blue
Right,
won't
no,
show
yeah.
up against the
But I'm
black.
saying we don't need white here or here.
Look at the other
The
ones,
blue's
because
not
I
the
think the other ones
Is
are
it?
all painted white.
Here's what I don't like that.
But it doesn't matter what you like, it's what you bought.
What was the line? What do you want from that?
Yeah, we just have to see what he bought, because he bought what he bought, so he liked it.
I know, but some of them have holes and some of them don't. Also,
Well, we just need, right now we're not talking about holes. Holes already happened. Now we're talking about spray paint.
right? I
We gotta
know.
figure it out.
If it's gonna look better, then I feel like it doesn't matter.
That's our opinion. And I think our opinion is usually correct. He bought what he bought. We've made a few products where it's like, well, I don't think that looks great, but that's what he asked for. So, welcome to the service industry.
As in serve us.
Hey, can you check what time it is?
11:36.
Okay, 11:36. So we'll say we started this at 11:30.
Has it been 6 minutes?
I think so, yeah. It's going at a good pace here.
Hi, Anna.
Anna watching?
Hi, Anna. Hi, Anna.
Where's
R.I.P.
the
the makeup room. R.I.P. the makeup room.
Did you see that we
Makeup
moved
room.
the
There's no more
lights?
smiling. Bye. I love you. You're my best friend in the whole world. And I miss you.
So is that mold drying out?
I miss you so
I
much.
haven't checked with you.
I just want to do spooky things with you.
Show her the lights.
I can't.
You can't tilt it a little? Is it better?
It might go 911, but we're gonna do
So you can see the lights.
that.
Yeah, so I moved that stuff because I couldn't see in this area, but it's much brighter in here now. You guys should have, I think, a better time doing makeup. I need you to move away from my camera now. So this is a silicone mold of an evil apple that we made last night. I'm going to be using a 2-part expanding foam. In this, we're going to be making our first prop out of this right now on the live stream. So let's see how it goes. I'm not doing it here, I'm doing it over there, and I'll come back and show you how it goes.
Anna said, yeah, like I said in October. LMAO.
What, more light?
Probably. Anything Anna said was correct.
So the
Do you mind if I use the card?
silicone mold goes into the plaster bandage hard shell on the outside. So I'm gonna go put the expanding foam in here, and then I'll bring it over here so we can monitor while it expands.
If I'm fine, I'm technically fine. I agree. The egg sack turned out great. I'll tell him when he comes back. It was super sketchy when he was sculpting it because he was sculpting it like.
Upside down.
I'll show you what he sculpted it on. Hang on. This. And it was like upside down on a super unstable pole. And so like he just knocked it out as fast as he could so the thing didn't break. And it turned out really well. And then he did a super killer paint job on it. And it looks really good in our reception room. He's kind of awesome. Like a spider. Yes, like a spider upside down.
I know you don't like it, but you like it. Get back to. I would say you did. Well, I put the under the line. I didn't put the back of the I just put the back of the arm line. About. Yes, boss. Ed.
We can do social distancing in a parking lot or something. Yeah, we can do social distancing here, and you can do my makeup because quarantine's gonna be over. And we can do a photo shoot, and it's gonna go back to normal soon. Hello, Sam Hain Propworks. Sam Hain Propworks says hello. Haunted Hills crew. He's not paying attention to me. He never pays attention to me. There's Justin.
Because this also turns a different color before I hit this.
Pantyhose.
As a matter of fact,
I need to take this makeup off. I keep forgetting that I have it on. I'm watching myself on my phone, and 10 out of 10 do not enjoy it. It is 11:42 here. We're up all night though, all the time. It's not super busy. It's just a small room. There's only 4 of us.
Same 4, they're always here.
Yeah. Me and Justin basically live at the same house. And then these two.
We're married.
Yeah. And then they don't go around anybody else. So we're not worried about contracting coconut. I just scared where my mom was sick. And so I quarantined myself for 2 weeks. So we're being safe. We're not going like partying or like unnecessary going out. Symmetrical. Kind of symmetrical. Not as good as Anna's makeup. Yeah, we're always up here late because Chris works during the day. I used to work during the day, when I had a job. So unfortunately, selling purses is not essential. But they usually head out around midnight, and then me and Justin are here till like 3 in the morning, sometimes 4 in the morning. When it gets closer to Halloween, we'll be here till like 5 in the morning. Sometimes we're just here 24 hours a day. You know how it goes. Okie dokie. I feel that, man. Justin's pouring the mold right now. I'm distressing a robe.
What blue does that get?
Dark blue.
Dark.
Yeah, that's the note right there.
Oh.
No, the note's
Everywhere?
right here. Yeah, the cancellation of Transworld definitely hit us pretty hard, both personally and obviously as a business. We were very much looking forward to going and seeing everybody, and we had so many new products that we were looking forward to launching. Like, we have our costumes and stuff that we can post on the website. Luckily, a lot of our stuff is stuff that we can post and you can see it and you can kind of get an idea of what it will look like in person. But we just dropped our new claustrophobia tunnels this year, and it's kind of a hard product to display online. I mean, you can take a picture of it, but that's really a product that you need to see and walk through. Like our fog cannon, stuff like that is definitely stuff that you gotta be there to see and use and gauge whether you want it or not, especially if you're paying that much. When you're getting costumes that are, we sell our costumes on the lower end, so if you're getting a $80 costume, $100 costume, it's a gamble that you can take to order it and get it and see if you like it to purchase more versus, the claustrophobia tunnel and a lot of our bigger stuff. So it was definitely a disappointment because we had a lot of huge stuff that we were planning on releasing this year at Transworld. Luckily, though, we've been selling okay. We've been really lucky. I don't know. We just, again, hope that MHC doesn't get canceled. Same. We're definitely sad that spooky stuff is not happening right now. We've missed a lot of our smaller haunted houses that usually get us through the year, like we weren't going to do St. Patrick's Day this year, but Valentine's Day that we've done every year for 5 years or however long that Justin's been doing it, and our summer, clown haunt, we hope that's still happening. Let me see. He will. When we can't take the camera over there, and he has to mold, or he has to pour that mold out there. So whenever that dries, he'll bring it in here, and he'll show you guys how he's doing it. Wondering if you should get a costume to go with your mask. I always vote yes. I'm all matchy-matchy. I like it when it's like you got the whole setup, the mask and the costume and the shoes and the gloves. That's up to you though. Yeah, luckily being in the industry that we're in, things go sideways more often than not. You know, like audio going out in the middle of shows and power going out and props breaking in half sporadically throughout the night, actors breaking things. So we're fairly used to things not going the way that we want and overcoming them. But yeah, it's definitely a huge hit for the whole industry right now to be going through this, specifically as an entertainment industry where it's not essential, and you know, people don't have to come to a haunted house, but we're just gonna do things, you know, like Dustin said, we're gonna open. Like, no matter what we have to do to open, whatever we have to do to be careful, we'll do it. Yeah, like Jose said, he and Joe worked super hard. We had lights ready to show. That's another thing, the lights. We have a bunch of lighting options that's kind of hard to see online and gauge whether you want to buy it. We built a whole room, painted it, distressed it. We were so ready to show you guys our beautiful new booth. What's SNAFU?
Snafu.
Yeah, what is that?
It's like,
A snag. A fuck up.
it's like a situation.
Oh, yeah.
It's dripping really nicely, by the way.
Good, I'm glad. More questions.
Halfway empty already, but it's dripping nicely.
Out of curiosity, could I order a mask but leave the options all blank and say just paint it however y'all want? Absolutely. We love custom stuff. We love making new things.
Yes, one of my favorite masks I made, I don't remember what kind of mask it was, but the guy said, just do whatever you want. It was a lot of fun.
I don't know if you heard him, but he basically said one of his favorite masks ever was when someone basically gave him the mask and said, do whatever you want, and he made it. We'd love it. Clown jumpsuits, when you guys are like, just go with it. I have so much fun. I'll draw it out in my sketchbook and dream about it the night before and show up and paint it. I get very excited over things.
I'm really in love with your lightning. That turned out so pretty.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the electrocution straitjacket. That's definitely one of my favorite things I've ever made. It took a long time to make those lightning bolts, but it was absolutely worth it. I also hope we do a clown haunt. I also very much need to get my scare on. Duster order coming as soon as my girlfriend measures my gorilla arms. I'm excited for the dusters. The dusters are cool. I'm excited for people to get them and take pictures in them, like I've said like 4 times already, and send me pictures of them wearing the costumes. Situation, normal, all effed up. It is all effed up.
I'd say it's a little bit too much fun.
Did you do so much foam again?
I did the smallest amount I could possibly do, because this bowl is super small. Realistically, what we need to do is mold about 4 more of these, and then pour them all at the same time.
You need smaller cups. Here, I have smaller cups.
The problem is, this was 1 ounce and 2 ounce.
Then you need a quarter of them.
Insane.
I don't know where the smaller cups are. We can get some from like Gordon's Food Services, like the little bitty cups, or we can just use like regular like picture cups.
You're not understanding. I used 1 ounce. That's less than like a shot of. I don't know. It just has a very high extent.
Better to do that.
I'll show you what Justin's doing. He's putting foam in that mold over there. And he made way too much. Ooh. Ooh, it's warm. It's cold in here. See, like this, I would very much like to eat this. Like,
No.
very much.
No.
But I can't, because Justin will come and hit me in the head with something.
Hey, Devin.
What?
Remember what I said yesterday about what that gas is?
Oh yeah, cyanide.
Yeah, stop.
It looks like marshmallow fluff, though.
It's not marshmallow.
It could be. I could pretend.
Alan and I literally had this conversation on this fucking stream last night.
What?
That it's
Marshmallow
cyanide
gas.
gas, and someone said it looks like marshmallow stuff. He said, it's not, don't eat it.
I know.
They will not.
What else people saying?
And then someone said, dying is a cure for coronavirus. And he said, yes, after 1 month of dying, you'll be cured of corona. What are people saying to me?
Nothing. They're not
Stepping
worried
gone wrong?
about you. Stream gone wrong? Gotta post it on Live Leak later. Ethan Circle said cotton candy is the most superior candy.
Huh? Cotton candy?
Yeah. I like cotton candy.
Yeah.
Girl snorts snails. Nothing gonna get her. Honestly. Can I show them my nail trick? I don't have a nail.
There's the one that's covered in silicone, but you're gonna have a good time getting that shit out of your nose.
Oh, remove the hair.
Yeah, over a few days.
Hang on, I'll go find one off the ground in the tool room.
I taught her this trick,
This was a bad idea.
so everyone knows. I am fascinated with rock candy is the way to go. Candy apples. Halloween treat. It's a good time.
I'm gonna clean it off. I haven't done it in a long time. Practice makes perfect.
You see? It's a real nail.
And it's a real nostril.
Ta-da! Cure for coronavirus. Stick rusty nails that you find off the ground in your nose. Who
Not
tickles?
endorsed for the AMA.
Disclaimer, don't do this.
Excuse me, you're in my workspace.
I always want to just like walk around in the grocery store with this in my nose and then like get up to the cashier and be like, that'd be funny.
Hey, you're in my workspace.
Nails and fumes, got it.
Please move.
No, more important. No, what? Why would you do that? Stop!
You were in my workspace.
I was no longer in your workspace.
Next time you'll learn. No, this is not for you.
I need it. I'm wet.
Whose fault is that?
Yours. You fucking sprayed me with water.
Not true.
Why is it yellow?
Is it pee?
I just want you guys to know that this is literally like every night. This isn't even like something that he's just doing for you guys. He sprays me out like I'm a cat. I'll do something that he doesn't like and then he'll come after me with a water bottle. It's not funny. I'm abused. I'm gonna file a report with FAFSA. I don't know, some company. What's the company I can file a report with? The union.
What union?
The Griever. I'm gonna go to the Griever. Dad's Griever. That looks good. I'm wet now. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm cold.
There was wolves after you.
Where'd you spray your neck?
Oh,
And you got something on your ass. On your pants.
Oh, it's like that.
Got it. Kinkiness. Your cup's empty.
Yeah, you really don't want to know. I'm against toss the bottle at him in local 1031. OSHA, yeah, OSHA. Not FAFSA. That's for iStep. Wait, what is FAFSA? No, that's FAFSA. School loans? We have a lot of paint fumes here. I'm just stupid. Financial aid. Thanks. I didn't go to college. Clearly. I went to college for 3 weeks. But I make spooky things. That's all that matters. I can't show you guys. I'm going to pretend to paint this so you guys have something to look at. Oh, he's back.
Are there any questions I need to answer or could answer? Talk to my audience
Oh, he said, so this is what goes on over there.
Insanity.
every day.
He
You
said
need
we
an
need an HR department.
We have one.
Yeah, who's that?
Me.
Yeah, I thought you were going to fucking say that.
No, actually, that's like Alyssa's job.
Yeah, I'm going to call Alyssa right now. Tell her to spray me with water.
Yeah, but I'm Alyssa's boss, so
Fuck.
she comes to me with like how to handle.
Yeah, but I don't think that's how
Situations.
HR works.
That's how our HR works.
Somehow that just doesn't seem fair.
Reddit said, so I need a costume custom, but how do I go about just letting y'all do whatever on it?
You add that in the comments on your purchase. Someone else said this mask, I need it or want it or something. You can order this. You can order this. This is a necro nurse or a necro clown.
Amy Royce said, do you own a hunt or are you a co-owner?
I am neither of those. My our owners are my parents. They own it, and
And company.
yeah, they own the company and take care of the business kind of side. I take care of the creative side and the expansion and moving forward. And I'm kind of like the problem solver. When they have an issue,
Shut up.
am I not? Name one issue I haven't solved. I'll wait.
Drying off.
I have the brain.
I win.
Squirrel?
I have the brain of a goldfish. You can't use arguments like that
A
against
goldfish. I have the brain of a
a
goldfish.
goldfish.
I have brain of goldfish. Chris is making a goat noise and then fish faces. I am goldfish. Wow.
I am
blah,
goat
blah.
Jose said, I think Joel solved a lot of your problems, Justin.
Joel creates a lot of my problems.
That is true, but he does solve a lot of problems.
Jose, it's a team effort.
Yeah. Of all of us causing problems and then the rest of us fixing
No,
problems.
Jose knows what that means. Have you heard that?
What?
Jose said when he works with my dad, whenever he breaks something or he screws up, it's Jose's fault. Or it was Jose's job. But whenever Joe breaks something, it was a team effort.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here, please.
top of that, spray it with the red color. That's silver. I sprayed the one out there that I painted with this. So I think when I sprayed it with the purple clear, I activated whatever that. And the red color. These are also problems, so they're kind of white. I mean, it's definitely an issue that we need to find out what the issue is.
It's an issue that we need to find out what the issue is.
But right now, Hobby Lobby is not open for me to go try to solve my problems.
I'm cold now.
We still have to find a damn heater.
Yeah, man.
Did you ask Jacob about that?
Yeah, he didn't know.
Strange.
He said it was in the costume room.
Yeah, he thought it was the costume room.
I was looking.
Which it could very well be in the costume room because that room's a mess.
We're pretty sure there's a murderer living in the building.
Absolutely.
Because now that's the third thing that's weird that's happened. Hamilton hanging on the cage, the spray paint in the back, and the missing heater.
Did you guys see the spray paint in the back?
Yeah, did you guys spray paint on the wall in the back?
Spray paint
What?
what?
Come here.
Did you spray paint any wall in the back?
No.
Probably demons. Probably. It's always demons. Speaking of demons, if you guys have a chance, you should watch the show BuzzFeed Unsolved. That show is funny. It cracks me up. Fuck you, Goat Man. This is our bridge. They will spray paint my name and tell stories of me. He is funny. So, my expanding foam, I'm gonna grab that. My expanding foam has a demold time of 25 minutes. Don't know exactly how long it's been. I can tell you it's been about 10 minutes since... What?
There's more spray paint. I don't know if you can see it. It's behind the door. In red, it says hi and it says red backwards.
Behind what?
The door. So like if you're looking at the wall and you're looking at the spray paint, the doorway's here, the door's open.
Just move the
Behind
door
the
and there's more.
Strange.
It doesn't look like the same handwriting. Kind of.
We know we locked everything last night.
And I went through and checked all the doors to make sure they weren't open.
And did you actually shut off all the lights in that back hallway?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
We also turned off the emergency lights, so it might be darker out there. You can turn them back on.
No. Did that on purpose. That way if someone breaks in, they have a hard time getting through.
Unless
So-
they know this place.
They'll still have a hard time
Yeah.
getting through. There's very few people who know everything, like where the lights are. Like when you guys came here to help, you didn't know where the lights were to turn them on. So very
I
few
still
people.
don't.
Right. So
He
very
does.
few people know how to turn it all on. Fewer people could navigate it in the dark.
Yeah, but everyone's got a cell phone nowadays.
Yeah, that's fair. So. Trying to open this up. Suggest on my order, could I just keep the same name I wanted on it, but just loose? Can you read that comment?
Yeah. It hasn't popped out.
Ow. That's my name.
Just, oh, here we go. Oh, there's water coming. Anna said, Joe is font dad. Jose said, he also says, I don't make mistakes, I make learning opportunities. Julian said, probably demons, almost certain it's demons. And he said, I'll watch after the stream. And he said, yep, definitely demons. And then Ethan Circle said, Detective Hills. Rugged said, so Justin, on my order, could I just keep the same name I wanted on it, but just let you loose on it, or do you have to go by the description that I put on the order?
I mean, I can do anything you want. I just want to make sure I'm doing what you want. So, yeah.
Basic idea, and then we get to just go live.
Dark Knight said, you really should do this more often, but gotta say, good night, seeing the work being done is so much better than just seeing it finished. Good night. And then Rugged said, okay, keep the same name and just do whatever then, please.
Okay, I will update your order. So here is, and this was not a perfect pull. Teeth still need some touching up. Here is our, and this is obviously not painted or anything, but this is our rotten skull apple of death thing. This came straight out of our mold. Let me grab the original. So here is the original. Here is the one that we just pulled from the mold. Pretty much all of the detail is there. All we really lost is a bit in our teeth, which I did not roll the expanding foam around like I should have, but I'll make sure I do that next time. I'll still paint this up, and I'll make this into what I want it to be. It's just that one didn't come out exactly perfect. So
Anna said, is any pool truly perfect?
yes,
He's a liar.
not a liar. Not a liar. I'm a creative truther. We don't tell lies. We invest in creative truths.
I'm tired. I even drank this, and I'm still tired. It's because you fucking woke me up calling me a pirate whore. Literally, that was the whole point of him calling me.
That was not the point of me calling you.
And then he told me about nurses.
I told you about nurses.
So we were making nurse parties.
Yeah, that the guy purchased some nurses that we're gonna make.
I still vote that we get otters, though. Did you just say that?
No, that'd be dope.
Can we actually get otters?
I mean, maybe someday. Not tomorrow.
Why not? Let's quit the game like we did last summer. Ooh, let's quit the game like we did last year. I even went
did it right.
Good job, Chris.
Battery's off. You may stab him in the dick now.
Look, we made a caramel apple of death.
Sorry. I guess I should have gave one.
Yeah, that would have been nice, fuck Mo.
Fuck Mo. That's a good word. Fuck Mo.
Some days. Other days I really
I-
don't like you.
I hate that noise. I literally hate that noise. No, it's not a good scare. This is why we can't do live streams. Then they make fun of me.
Hey. Haunt tested. Those things scare people. Everyone should buy one.
I'm scared of it. It gets scary.
No, it's because I have PTSD from when I picked it up and it wouldn't stop screaming. I was running in circles with it.
For when you girls are working on it later on, this is one where you gotta hit the button twice.
Alright. Ah! This is my battery.
No better. It's on, off.
They're all like that. He said, but it was funny.
Oh, it's not funny. It's not gonna be funny when I have a fucking stroke on the makeup room floor.
Okay, so
The pants are dry. Look at that. Don't.
I left this on there.
It's further apart.
Let's see if it.
I disconnected the horn.
Hey, I fixed it.
It's no longer running.
Kind of.
Anna said about the otter, she said not tomorrow, but Wednesday. Looks like we're gonna have Otter Wednesday.
Does Anna own an otter? She's going to bring?
That's basically an otter.
Otters are basically
Sea puppies.
sea cats.
Yeah.
I also
Are
want,
you done yet? You're having thank closes.
good job, proud of you. Anna said yes.
I want a monkey. I've wanted a monkey for so long.
Carl Baker said, how do you work there? Because I don't know how.
Glutton for punishment.
I don't work in the haunted house. That's why I'm in line. I don't do good with stuff. If I'm expecting it, I'm fine, and I know the haunted house in and out.
The difference.
That horn. Stop that.
It's just unexpected things, because, like, I know everything in this haunted house. I'm the one that, like, helped build it. So, like, I know, I mean, props in the haunted house still scare me sometimes. I don't know. I'm just super jumpy. Like, if someone sneezes too loud next to me, I'll cry. But specifically that noise, one time, we were going to wire it, and, like, one of the wires came loose or something, and I picked it up, and I didn't hit the trigger at all, and I was holding it, and it was screaming, that noise, super loud screaming, and it wouldn't stop screaming, and so I was running around with it in my hands, and it wouldn't stop, and then I threw it at Justin, and then I cried. And then now I have PTSD after that happened. And now every time I hear it, I just can't control myself. I hate it. I don't know, I don't like loud noises. I know, I work in a haunted house. I get scared easy, I'm afraid of the dark, and I don't like loud noises, and this is where I choose to spend 98% of my time. I don't know how. It's magic. Anna said yes, sea cats, yes.
Huh?
Anna said yes, sea cats, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I also vote yes for sea cats.
There is always one person at the haunt who's afraid of everything.
It just happens to be the fucking art director.
Here there happens to be many more than just one.
I love this song.
like creepy things. Like I'm not scared of like clowns or like blood.
Loud random noises scare the shit out of her.
Yeah, it's just when I'm not expecting loud noises.
Loud noises!
Like the fucking
Yeah,
horn.
like the horn. That happens just to be a particular noise that I do not enjoy.
They're playing with heavy things. So are we timing how long that thing takes to drip?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't remember what time he initially said.
I do.
Carl Baker. Oh wait. Anna again said, Justin, we need sea cats.
Come make it.
Rugged said, hey Devin. Ooh. Oh
I
man.
made a hole there. I'm creative.
Carl Baker said, so how do you get to work there?
We have
open the
auditions.
door?
We have auditions at the end of August. Always the last weekend of August. And you show up, you audition, and then you get to work here.
If you get a call back.
Auditions also apply for our techs, our makeup, our horse brutality.
Horse brutality. I just
Horse
wanna use,
brutality.
just want to use your phone.
What?
By golly, just a simple request.
What's horse brutality? I don't like that.
Aren't you a fan of Rocky Horror?
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's not often we take guests, let alone offer them horse brutality.
Horse brutality.
I've never been
Horse
to Rocky-
brutality?
I've never been to
A reasonable
Rocky
request.
Horror
We should
Picture
choose
Show.
We have recited the entire movie here in front of you.
She was not
I
here the
bet-
one night.
Yeah, I've never heard horse brutality. I've heard everything else.
Horse brutality.
It's not actually in the movie. It's the audience
Yeah.
ad lib.
Yeah, I've never been to an actual rocker picture rocker.
And at this point, Devin runs quickly to her car and says, "Fuck you all!"
Steven Sturkle said, if we're still in quarantine by then, will my audition be over Zoom?
No, it'll be in person. It'll be over a table that I'm sitting at.
Rugged said, oh well, she needs to watch that movie, it's good. I've seen the movie.
Thank you.
I've seen it a few times, and we had a mini Rocky Horror Picture Show here.
Okay, question.
She doesn't know the ass baggery that goes along from the audience.
I know like 45% of it. I mean, working in this industry, you can't not. Just by going to haunted house parties and pits.
Yeah, but it's fun because all of the audience participation, it changes with the generations. Like, you guys have stuff that we didn't and vice versa.
I don't know. I didn't really like the crowd at our local Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Latex is going to drip down.
I'm just very specific about the people that I like to be around, especially in a place that I'm not comfortable with.
Now I'm doing this back backwards.
I'm also very antisocial, so going to places with people that are like that wasn't my type of tea. Tea?
I loved going to that stupid shit.
Tea
And
cup.
well, I didn't. I'd put on a costume to be somebody else.
I'd go as Trixie.
That's because you've got fabulous legs, bitch. Yes, I know, Lex.
It's Brittany, bitch.
I'm Brittany, look, see?
You've got way too much hair for that. Oh, Chris really does have nice legs. He's got many compliments.
What are you doing?
Plastic dip.
He's spraying an apple. You want a bite?
Stop.
Move the fans off.
Is he done with me or anything?
Yes, because he has to work in the morning, and his wife's just a bitch, and it's 12:30. Not really sure if he
Oh, no.
realizes
Oh, wait, I can't
that.
do that. I can't play music and have comments up. Unless I...
Yeah, he made way too much.
So, our foam apple here I have coated it in Plastidip. I'm going to let that dry. It's just going to create a layer around it to make it kind of harder,
I was just
and
finding out.
also to help to capture the paint stuff. I don't know if this is going to dry tonight or not. This may be the last thing I do. So I'm going to let that dry. Then the plan is to hit that with red airbrush paint. Once that dries, I'm going to hit it with some kind of a brown stain to capture all the holes. We made this like a rotten apple, so it's got all kinds of nasty like bug holes and stuff all over it. Oh, it's going to be pretty cool once it's done. And these aren't the sticks we'll actually use. We'll end up using some kind of a dowel rod because these aren't very good. These are cheap. So we'll do something
Great
cooler
for
than
shish
that.
kebab, bad for props.
Yeah. So
Not
anyway,
good
guys,
for shish kebabs.
lots of stuff got knocked out tonight. Masks over there, clown costumes, new apple prop, things. So anyway, I think that's going to be it tonight. This seemed to work really well, so I'll likely be doing a lot more of these. So anyway, thank you guys very much for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.